Hello everyone, today I wanted to show you guys this simple melon and pumpkin farm auto sorter and crafter that automatically sorts your melons and your pumpkins into different chests and automatically packs your melon slices into melon blocks. So this design works with any melon and pumpkin farm as long as they both go into the same chest. This design uses a chest that reads into a comparator to unpower the hopper beneath it, that when there's a lot of stuff in the chest, it gets put into this auto crafter, and when there are just one melon slice and other stuff in the chest, it powers this hopper and the auto craft, and it stops feeding stuff into the auto crafter. And you can see over here there is a they're not full bright. There is a redstone clock that I've hidden underground that automatically powers this crafter. So yeah, let me show you how to build this thing. Here is everything you will need for the build. Now, you can use any amount of copper golems that you want. I'm gonna use 2, but this will work with 1, this will work with 3. As long as they have a copper chest to work with, this will work fine. Now, over here, you want to place 2 sets of double chests. This one, the pumpkins will go into, and this one's the melon blocks will go into. Now, you want to place a crafter going into this chest, and a hopper going into this crafter. Above it, we will place a single chest. This chest is where the melon slices will go into. Then, from the back of the chest, we will place a comparator that will read the contents of this chest, and 2 redstone dust going from the comparator. Then, we will place a target block to redirect this piece of redstone into this block, and a redstone torch on the target block. Now, we want to fill the chest with a stack and 58 of any item outside of melon slices, and then put melon slices here in the corner. This will act as a filter. Any melon slices that the copper golem sees will be sent into this chest. Now, we need to power this crafter using a redstone clock. Now, you could build this redstone clock over ground, however, that looks kind of ugly. Because of that, we're going to build a redstone clock underground. For this, we will be digging a bit underground to be able to work. Make sure you have 2 blocks of space from the crafter. Over here, place 2 pieces of redstone, and then 2 repeaters going in this directions, and 2 repeaters going in the other direction. All of them need to be on 4 ticks of delay. Then, place 2 redstone dust. This will send the redstone signal all the way across once this is powered. Then, place a target block to redirect this piece of redstone into this block, and a torch on it. This will negate this piece of redstone, so when this is powered on, this is powered off, and vice versa. Then, place a piece of redstone over here, and place another one over here. Now, place a target block to redirect, and a torch. Now, when this is powered on, this will also be powered on. Now, we can place a redstone dust over here. This will transmit the signal from this torch over to this piece of redstone. Now, we can cover everything up, but before we do so, we need to power this right here with a redstone torch. Then, we can cover up everything. There are 2 last things we need to do before we can spawn the copper golems in. First, we will need to place a pumpkin in this chest. This will act as a filter. Make sure you don't take this pumpkin out, otherwise the copper golems may place melon slices in this chest, which is not what we want. The very last thing we want to do before we spawn the copper golems in is to make an enclosure for them. If they walk too far away, they may forget which chest they're supposed to open and then just be useless. For this, we will be using simple fences. Place a fence all across here. You will also want to place fences over here so that the copper golems don't walk into the minecart line and stop the minecart. Place 3 fences over here so the copper golems don't walk out. Now we can spawn the copper golems in. If you are in survival, you can place a copper block with a carved pumpkin on top to spawn them in. However, I will just be using spawn eggs. The sorter is now complete. They will now place their melon slices in this chest, which will be crafted into melon blocks. And they will also place the pumpkins in this chest. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you found the tutorial helpful. If you did, make sure to press the like button to recommend this video to more people. Bye!